What's going on, everybody?
Hello, what's up?
Welcome to the Pear podcast, episode 3.
That's right. Third time's a charm.
Yeah. Thank you guys for listening once again to the podcast. We really appreciate it. We'll jump right in. I've got a question of the week on here.
There we go, new segment.
Well,
new titled segment. We technically did this, but
Okay.
got a title to it.
Yeah.
Question of the week. What are our goals for this competitive season? Hit them with it.
Hit them with it? Okay. So, a few of my goals are as follows. I'd like to win a challenge.
Definitely.
I'd like to win a cup.
Mm-hmm.
And I want a day 2 a regional. And most importantly, I want to just have fun. I think that's the most important thing. When you're playing Pokemon competitively, it's just to have fun. You can get a little burnout with going to these different regionals and everything like that. So I feel like, the important thing is to have fun in every event that you're going to. So.
Absolutely. Pokemon's a fun game, meant for fun times.
It's not fun when you lose, though.
Absolutely not. Everybody hates to lose. Nobody can thoroughly say, hey, I just love that I went 0-3 today.
Yeah. Yeah, I did go 0-3 today, actually. Speaking of.
Yeah, but that's what that today was.
Yeah. What are your goals for this competitive season?
So I like your list. It seems very, small goals to bigger goals, and I'm about the same way. Mm-hmm. Pretty much my first real big goal is to win a challenge.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding. Did happen this past weekend. We'll get there. We'll talk about it.
Okay.
First time winning a challenge. Maybe got like a little asterisk next to it.
Yeah.
We'll get there. I still think I want a really good challenge win, but we'll get there.
Okay.
And then next would definitely be winning a cup.
Yeah.
And I don't know about day 2ing a regional. Obviously, it'd be really nice, but I want to I just want to do well at a regional.
What's your definition of well?
Well, I don't know. I feel like it's just kind of not cliche, but of course, make day 2. That'd be fine.
Yeah.
I guess that's the baby steps. Yeah, day 2 in a regional. So I guess our goals are probably very similar, to a lot of viewers or listeners of the same thing. Then also have fun. That's just a generic, big thing I want to have while we play the Pokemon game is to have fun, make new friends, and Absolutely. I feel like we've done that really well.
Yeah, definitely. So now we got that out of the way. Let's go into how our week went this week.
How did our weeks go?
So we went to a local on Thursday at 1UP Games in Calhoun. We love going there. So went there on Thursday.
What was your record?
I went 2-2.
Gotcha.
I played Regidrago.
Nice.
So wanted to switch it up a little bit.
How'd you feel about it? Did you like it?
I like Regidrago. I just don't feel like I kind of have the mechanics down so much.
Gotcha. So it's like
as of yet.
Work in progress deck, right?
We'll call it a work in progress.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got to learn the matchups a little bit and kind of the what do you call it? The sequencing of the deck, I guess, and what you need to do when, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Gotcha.
So round 1, I won against Lost Box with a unknown card in there.
Yeah, Unknown V.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know what Unknown V does, I think it's if your opponent has 1 prize card left, they win the game.
Wrong. That's where he got me.
Oh, okay.
When I played him later. That's what the guy thought as well that we played against because I played him later.
Okay.
And it is when you have 1 prize card remaining.
Gotcha.
You win the game.
Gotcha. So we went up against that. Lost in round 2 to a very, very close game of Raging Bolt. I had Boss in my hand, but he was able to Pokemon Catcher a coin flip to be able to bring one of my Pokemon up and knock it out. So, very close game. Round 3, I won against Gardevoir. And then round 4, I had another loss against Raging Bolt as well.
Raging Bolt seems like, a good 50-50 against Drago, huh?
Yeah, I think so. Just depending on how everything goes. It did not go in my favor, though. So.
Understandable. It happens.
What about you?
So I went with Raging Bolt again. Kind of one of my just go-to favorite decks to play.
It is indeed.
And I went 3-1 for the night.
Okay.
Round 1, I hit the, I think, first Bolt player that you played against. You know who you are if you have to be out there listening. Shout out for whooping both our butts. Bolt Mirror. It's he played really well. He put his single prizer up. And to me, the matchup, you kind of have to go 2-2-2. If not, you get off prizes, and he got me. Then round 2, we went up against Ancient Box, which I was kind of glad to get the W there because last week I got spanked by Ancient Box with Raging Bolt.
It's a very tough matchup.
3 games, so I was glad to get that dub. Round 3 was the Lost Box player that you played with the Unknown V, and that one was slightly embarrassing. He was a really cool guy. We were playing. He was really, he got excited. I guess the rule here is to read all cards before you just
definitely read your cards. Out there.
Scoop a deck up because he thought he was doing like you thought it was, where if your opponent gets the one prize, because I was just knocking stuff out left and right. Every compy was going down every turn. And he couldn't get set up.
Yeah.
And then he hit me with the Unknown V, and I was like, oh my goodness, you just got game. And then, we'd scoop up, and we got looking at it, and we were like, oh, that was read completely the wrong way, which I had game on board. He was really cool. He still gave me the dub because he hadn't taken a single prize.
Right.
And then round 4 was against Maridon, and don't remember exactly how it went. I think I was just able to keep the prize race going and get the 6 prize cards.
Okay.
Quicker than my opponent.
Very nice, very nice. So we also went to a league challenge on Saturday at Hawk's Nest Gaming. Shout out to Hawk's Nest in Woodstock. I went 2-1. I played Maridon. Went back to Maridon for that challenge. Round 1, I lost against Dragapult EX. Very hard matchup.
What happened there? Was there any issues in your deck?
Yeah, the issue was I didn't start any other Pokemon.
Oh.
But I think Iron Hands. So that really...
That's a tough...
Yeah, just the nature of the draws there.
Right.
Round 2, I won against Wugtrio Mill.
That's an odd one.
Yeah, I was able to Iron Hands all of the Wugtrios away, and he wasn't able to recover. And then round 3,
our favorite opponent.
I got the bye.
That's right.
So that's a W.
That's a dub right there.
Yeah. So what about you?
So this was my challenge win with an asterisk. I went 3-0. And the reason I say we went, has a little asterisk for me, because it is a dub. It is nice to get the dub. But this past, what was this, on Saturday?
Yeah.
There was another cup going on locally in the area. So a lot of the players that are normally Hawk's Nest were probably there. It's Labor Day weekend as well.
True, yes.
So a lot of people might not have made out. So we had this challenge with a total of 5 people.
5 people.
So, hey, I still got my 3 wins, so, anything can happen. So I still like to count it as a dub.
Yeah.
Crazy, though, you didn't play out of 5 people.
We did not play.
We go to a 16, 24-person tournament, and we get paired up round 1. 5 people, we don't get paired up at all.
It's absolutely odd to me, but
Absolutely. So my round 1 was against Reggie Drago. Round 2 was against Dragapult. And with both of those, it was pretty much picking off their attackers before they could get set up. Having a prime catcher at the right time, energy built up, and a boss to hit those to kind of avoid them from getting set up. And then round 3 was the Wugtrio Mill.
Yeah.
Which I was a little worried in our game. Had to be a little careful. He played the new A-Spec Stadium. That
neutralization zone.
That's the name of it.
Yes.
I'm drawing a blank. I cannot think of
that. That is a tricky one too. But I mean, if you have stadiums in your hand, just hold them to the end.
Holding on to him to bounce that stadium helped out a lot. He was playing Xerosix, which threw me for a loop, so I had to make sure to hang on to certain cards in my hand. But we made it through. He scared me at the end also with the Mimikyu.
Yes.
But in my Bolt list, I like to play the Baby Sandy Shocks, which is able to take the knockout on the Mimikyu. So we were able to get there.
Absolutely.
That was my 3-0 win. I got my 15 points.
Very
Woo.
nice. Very nice. We also have pre-releases going on right now for the new Stellar Crown release.
That's right.
So Sunday we went to one of those again back at 1UP Games.
Right.
And I went 0 and 3. What'd you end up going?
1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how these go usually. They're just for,
they're just fun kind of things.
There's no prizing or anything, so
yeah, we just open a bunch of packs. We build our 40 card deck with the cards we play and
we pull from the extra little packs.
Yep. But let's talk about what stamps did we get.
Oh, so here we go. I love pre-release time because I'm able on the hunt for all 4 of the stamp cards.
All 4, yeah.
And I'm glad to announce that in our one pre-release, I was able to snag all 4 of the promos. We got the Buffalant, we got the Drifblim, we got the Lydian, and we got the Carbomidal. And I love it when we go play because there's 2 of us.
Yep.
So we have double the shot to pull like 1 of each when we pay. Now, when we get it. Now this one we did happen to pull 2 Buffalons.
Yeah.
We got the same kit. That kind of was not fun, but that's the kind of fun part about pre-releases is everybody's getting their hands on new cards that are just coming out. And a lot of people are hype over certain things, so you get to hang out a little bit, trade some cards. That's how we got pretty much the other 3 that we were missing through buddies that were trading their stamps, didn't have any reason for it, and yeah, it worked out pretty nice. Got a couple pulls out of our hits. Pulls out of our packs. It was a good time. It was a fun time. Now,
definitely.
Next step is building future decks to start practicing and testing out. That's always fun.
Yeah, definitely. Because regionals are upon us now, so.
Yep. Wow, that's something we didn't talk about.
What?
We have not talked about registration.
We did not talk about registration.
Yeah, we forgot to bring that up last week.
Yeah, we apologize, guys.
Let's put this right in here.
Yeah, so last Wednesday, I think it was the 31st? No, the 30th, 29th? What day was that?
That was the 28th.
The 28th. We're really far behind. So, registration opened at 7 p.m. Eastern for the Louisville Regional Championships.
That's right.
And guess who's going?
We got in.
The Pear podcast.
That's right. We did indeed. This will be our... What regional is this? 3rd or 4th?
This is our 3rd regional. We've been to... Charlotte. Knoxville.
And there's one... I feel like there was one more.
I don't think so. Was there?
I'm
drawing a blank.
I want to go look at your bag, honestly. For your pins and stuff.
Yeah.
There was definitely one more.
There was one more to be continued. I don't know.
Oh, Orlando.
Thank you. Yes.
Just dawned on me.
That was just such a long drive.
It was a very long
I forgot about it.
So this will be our 4th one. First one for this season.
Yeah. I'm gonna vlog some of it, so it should be a good time.
Are we gonna maybe put it on the channel?
Yeah, we'll do it.
That'd be cool.
We'll do it. So anyway, that's good news.
When is that?
That is October 13th, 14th. We will go down on the 12th, though.
I think it's 11, 12, 13th.
11, 12, 13th.
October.
Let me see. Yeah, 11, 12th, and 13th. So, regionals 12th and 13th. Day 2. Day 1, the 12th. Day 2, the 13th. We'll go down on the 11th.
Right.
So we'll vlog some stuff. Check out some vendors. It should be a good time.
Have a good time. That's right.
So in other news, we've got a few things on here to talk about news-wise.
Stuff that has been announced, right?
Yeah. So the first thing on here that I'm kind of intrigued about is the Ogerpon EX Premium Collection that is releasing in November.
Yeah,
so tell us about this.
So this, it's exciting because it's the Tillmask Ogerpon. It is the EX, excuse me. It's another just making... That's kind of what I like about Pokemon. They a lot of times make super playable cards easily accessible. And this is for Tillmask Ogerpon, which is played in Ready Drago, Raging Bolt, right?
A lot of those meta decks that are out there right now.
Absolutely. So with it, we get, a new Till mask.
Mm-hmm.
And it should be having a new artwork for it. That's always fun.
Okay.
And it will come with a Cosmic Hollow version of the regular Baby Till Mask Ogrepon and Ogre's Mask, excuse me.
Okay.
And then with it, you get 6 booster packs and a magnetic card protector that you can kind of, if you want to be fancy and display your Ogrepon in. They're kind of cool.
Gotcha. Do we know what kind of packs are going to be in there?
I do not know. Okay. I can't zoom in well enough to tell.
That's okay.
This comes out in November 15th. So I believe we're going to be getting some Surging Sparks by then.
Okay.
Also has Ogrepon card sleeves too.
Oh, cool. Those look really cool, actually.
Yeah, that would be really fun.
Yeah.
Just easier access to Ogrepon, a super playable card in the meta. I think it's real nice.
Yeah, absolutely. So next is the Blood Moon Ursaluna EX box, also releasing in November. What's in that box?
That's the exciting part, talking about like super playable cards. Blood Moon's a really good card in the meta. It's at least a one of in most decks, not all decks, but it's a nice late game hitter.
Yeah, hits for 240, right?
240, right, and then it has that ability that if it takes, I'm trying to figure out how to word it right. Excuse me. 1 less energy per prize card your opponent has taken.
Okay.
Hits for 240.
Yeah.
Really nice late game attacker.
But it has a different art on it, right?
It does. This was cool about this. You get a nice new artwork with it. Kind of a little bit of a derpy looking Blood Moon in my opinion. He kind of looks
It looks
a little goony. So you get that promo and then a jumbo version of it. And then it's kind of cool. Kind of a little shout out to our card spotlight. You also get Cosmos Hollow versions of the Hoot Hoot and Noctowl. The Noctowl that we kind of brought up and talked about last week.
Oh, okay.
See, nice. Pokemon already knows. They know that card's going to be kind of... They're putting out a pretty good card. They,
Yeah.
Giving people more access to it. Oh my goodness. Please excuse me. I don't think that's the right Noctowl. That is not the right
one. No.
Sorry, Pokemon. I don't know where you are doing. You are not putting in the right... Noctowl. Okay.
Regular
I guess they decided colorless Pokemon to go with the Blood Moon.
Yeah.
I got so excited. I thought it was going to be the new Noctowl.
Yeah.
Well, that's upsetting. Comes with 4 booster packs as well.
Okay.
So, less hype now for the Blood Moon box, I am personally.
Very nice. I don't think we have less hype for this next one.
This is crazy.
Charizard EX League Battle Deck in November, and it has 3 different cards on there that are very essential to Charizard EX. We're talking Prime Catcher.
Oh, you just led with the biggest, best one, right? Prime Catcher.
Pidgeot EX, Charizard EX.
Yeah, so these League Battle decks is pretty much, if you got a buddy or anybody new getting into the Pokemon game, they could buy this for the $30 retail if they find it. And you pretty much got a battle-made ready deck to play.
Yeah, it's a level 3 deck, so it's definitely ready to play.
You might need to tweak it just a little bit, but you're probably okay. And the craziest thing to me is the Prime Catcher. That's insane.
That is insane.
Prime Catcher and A-Spec coming in a League Battle deck. The Prime Catcher itself right now is like a $25 card or so.
Oh, wow.
If I'm not mistaken. In that price range. It's probably the best, in my opinion, and probably a lot of people's opinion, the best A-Spec. So to be given that in this League Battle deck is wild to me. 3 copies of Charizard, 2 copies of Pidgeot. Insane. It's going to be really good.
It also has some damage counters and an accessory box. Is that what that says?
That's what that says. I don't know what that's included. It looks like this little box right here.
Kind of cool. And strategy sheet and all those kinds of things. Seems pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just they're making it really accessible to just jump right into the game. Looking here at like the deck list for it, I mean, there's not many things that like stick out. 4 Buddy Poffins just straight in this list.
Oh, nice.
It's crazy to me. The only thing that sticks out that I don't see a lot of is Moltres. Like, Moltres isn't something that really sticks out to me. Everything else in this deck is just like, wow, yeah.
But it's definitely a good, starter deck for somebody that wants to play
Oh
the
yeah.
game.
Oh, absolutely.
More advanced, but it's still a good deck to have. So
I think that's awesome.
yeah. So next on here, I really don't know how to pronounce this.
I have trouble with this one too. We'll work it out together.
Archaludon.
Okay, so the way I pronounce it is because Arch is what I get.
Okay.
ARCH. Archaludon.
Okay, we'll go with that. Archaludon and Raging Bolt promos for stores coming up.
Absolutely. Here we go. My stamps.
Yeah,
I love my stamps. So Pokemon, when they have a new set coming out, a new big set, they usually have these two kind of promos that go to retail stores, usually GameStop and Best Buy. And this one we have Archaludon. Now you got me thinking I'm pronouncing this weird.
That sounded better.
Archaludon? Archaludon. Ooh, I like it. I think we got it. Archaludon with the GameStop stamp. And then good old baby Raging Bolt here. This one is sick.
Now, is that one going to be good for the Bolt deck?
It's kind of iffy. It does give you another single prizer attacker in the Raging Bolt list. Mm-hmm. It's got an attack Thunder Burst Storm, where it does 30 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon for each energy attached to this Pokemon.
And it's an ancient, right?
It is
so
an
you
ancient.
Can attach from Sada to it.
Rightly. Takes two, takes a lightning and a fighting, which is already what Raging Bolt EX plays.
Yeah.
So, it could be a nice, you get, 2 energy on it to attack. So that's 60 damage. It is kind of cool that it can, let's see, that you get a pick. It goes to one of your opponents. So as long as they don't have a Manaphy on board, you're able to kind of snipe for 60. So it might be kind of interesting to toy around with.
Or maybe more than 60, depending on how much energy.
I mean, if you want to throw 3 energy on it to hit 3, 6, 90 damage, I mean, yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
I just love the Stellar Crown stamp.
It's a really nice art, too.
It is really nice.
So, yeah, those are some promos to watch out for. When are those coming out? Do we know?
Around September 13th.
Okay, so, next couple weeks.
So about let's see, it's about the release time for Stellar Crown. Now, a lot of times GameStops and them, it might take a little bit to get them, and they're always friendly, in there. So.
Oh, yeah. So we have more new tins coming out on Friday as well with the Stellar Crown release.
This Friday.
This Friday. What did I say, next Friday?
You said with Stellar Crown release, so Stellar Crown comes out next Friday. We got these are coming out
this Friday.
Correct.
Okay, so we got the Paradox Destinies tins coming out Friday. So these are going to feature Raging Bolt EX, Iron Boulder EX, and Iron Crown EX.
And one more. Who'd you miss?
Who did I miss?
You said Raging Bolt. Gouging Fire? Did you say
Gouging Fire? I did not have that on my list.
So 2 of the future, 2 of the ancient.
Yes.
They look pretty cool. They're going to have different artworks for these EXs. The one that I think, me personally, is going to be the biggest hype is the Raging Bolt, because it's a meta deck.
Yeah.
Nice new artwork. I'm going to have to hunt down some. Iron Crown, get another print. That's kind of cool. Doesn't really see a lot of play. Obviously, the least one is going to be the Iron Boulder.
Oh, definitely.
It doesn't see any play at all. Gouging Fire has seen a little bit of play in some Zard lists and some Iron Valiant lists, so there's that. Yeah, pretty cool. And they come with your typical 10 with 5 booster packs. Not sure what the packs will be. I don't imagine it'd be Stellar Crown yet, since this comes out this week.
No, it comes out Friday, so I can't imagine it'll be Stellar Crown.
Yeah, so probably Twilight Masquerade. Is that the most
yes.
Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. More than likely that, maybe a set or 2 before. But yeah, interesting stuff.
Cool, very cool.
That's our news of new product and things coming out in the future, or that have been revealed this past week.
We have a quick game to play.
Oh, it's game time. Here we go.
Time. So
we are 1-1.
What do you mean?
This is our 3rd week.
Oh yeah.
I won week 1. You won.
I won last
week 2. So here's the tiebreaker.
All right. You ready?
I'm ready. Hit me with it.
Okay. This is a Gen 1 Pokemon.
Gotcha.
It is a Psychic Pokemon.
Okay.
It is purple.
Purple.
In color. And it is in the insect family that might give it away.
Okay. Purple. Insect family. It's a psychic type?
Correct.
So it's a psychic card for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I've got... Okay. I have a guess, and I think it's either the... What color was it?
Purple.
Okay, this one's... I guess I should go with the more purple one. I've got the basic, and then I've got the evolution in mind. One's more like a fuchsia, kind of pinkish color.
Here we go again.
Yeah, pink, not red, yeah. And then the other one's a lot more purple. I feel like it's going to be wrong. I'm going to go against the gut. I'm going to say Venomoth. Okay, was it Venonat? Okay, I'm completely wrong. What was this Pokemon?
It is Arbok.
Oh, no.
I know. I didn't want to say, its body
let me ask you this.
Has a face on it.
I'm ready to get you here.
Okay,
I'm ready to get you here.
What's up? An insect is a snake, yeah.
What?
Snakes are insects.
No, they are not.
They are indeed.
How? That was the biggest thing I was going to say.
No, I'm wrong. Yeah, they're in the reptile family.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Maybe your blonde is showing. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's why. Okay. I think that point should go to me. If you would have said anything about a snake, I would have had it right there.
Alright, fine. You can have it.
Nah, we'll keep it going. We'll keep it going.
Cool.
A snake, an insect. Oh my goodness.
Alright, hit me.
Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
To know, or what is that called? Like, reptiles, like mammals.
Amphibians?
No, what is it? What is the overall, like? I mean, I'm not.
It would probably be more fun for you to just guess.
Yeah. No, I don't want to do that. I'm thinking classification. Classification of animals. Let me see. I got you right here.
Okay.
I mean, okay, this one ain't an animal, but so this Pokemon is purple.
Mm-hmm.
It is a psychic type in the card game.
Okay.
It is a basic Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
It is in a meta-relevant deck.
Okay. And
it floats.
Okay. I have a guess.
Let's hear it.
Drifloon?
You got it.
That was easy.
I'm still cracking up.
That was very easy.
I'm still cracking up about the snake and insect thing. I'm not going to let you live that down for like a week.
Okay.
I swear. Oh my goodness.
Are you ready?
I am ready. Hang on, let me get a little tally right here.
Yes, please do. I gotta make sure I know when I win.
Alrighty, hit me with it.
Alright, so this Pokemon is a grass type.
Okay.
It is a bug.
Are we sure?
Yes.
I told you I wasn't going to let you live it down.
Insect.
It's an insect. Okay. Yeah. That slithers around.
It's purple and white.
Purple and white.
And
insect.
it's a Gen 1.
Okay. This sounds like I'm getting Arbok again. Hang on.
No.
Start over again. Insect.
It's an insect. Purple and white.
Purple and white.
Gen 1.
Gen 1.
Grass type.
Grass type.
Arbok was a psychic type, remember?
Yeah. Yeah. Psychic type card.
I've got a theme of going here. But.
Okay, Gen 1. We're sure about that?
Yes, I looked that up.
Okay. Hit me with it one more time. I'm drawing a blank here.
It's a grass type Pokemon.
Grass type card.
Generation 1 Pokemon.
Yeah.
Purple and white. And it is an insect.
Purple insect. My mind always goes to Venonat. I don't know where the white is.
On the wings.
That's Venomoth. I'm going to say Venomoth.
No.
Ah, dang.
I actually chose Butterfree.
Oh, well, how do I remember Venomoth and not Butterfree?
I know, yeah, it's a good one.
Okay, I'm doing poorly here. Okay. I can't wait. You ready? Round 2.
Ready.
This is just like poetry right here.
Okay.
This Pokemon is purple.
Oh my goodness.
We're on a lot of purple today.
Yeah.
This Pokemon has no limbs. This Pokemon has patterns on its chest. yeah, it's pretty funny. I want to say,
chat.
It's an insect.
Can you say W in the chat? Arbok.
Exactly. Yeah, it's kind of funny we both picked it because we both write these down beforehand. And
I did not want to write down stuff on his chest because you would have got it
exactly.
right away.
I had to just say it because that was your first. I wanted to add
That's a point.
Snake, or insect down here, but
that is a point. Though.
That is okay. I got a lot to come back. We're at 0-2 right now.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. This Pokemon is pink and white. It is a psychic type and Gen 8. And it feeds desserts to its trainers.
What were the colors again? Pink and white?
Pink and white.
Swirlix?
Nope. That was your guess? So
yeah,
quick?
I felt confident about that one.
Alchemy.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Well, okay.
3-0 right now. Let's go.
So you got the two easy ones. You got the two,
yes.
Here we go. We just get harder from here because I can't get a shutout right here.
Sure.
So, I don't know. Easy to who? We'll see. Some of our viewers are going to be like, oh my goodness. We're going to test your knowledge with this one.
All right.
This Pokemon is red. This Pokemon is also white.
Okay.
It has a beard.
Okay.
And the last clue right here just says Santa. Oh, I see the brain turning. Can you remember this Pokemon? Everybody else are like, oh my goodness.
I can't remember it. Hold on, let me think. Santa Claus. Red and white. And has a beard.
Has a beard.
Is it in the video game?
Well, all the Pokemon have been in the video game.
Is it in the recent video game?
I'm not 100% sure. I think so.
Okay.
I think so. It might be in the DLC, which we don't have, but I've seen it in videos of other people playing it for sure. So I'm sure it is in there through the DLC at least.
I don't have a guess.
No guess?
Yeah, I'm probably going to hate myself. Do I know what it is?
You know of the Pokemon.
But I'd probably be like, I don't know.
It's not meta relevant by any means.
Okay.
My brother actually had a card of it that for the longest time, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
but you said you don't have a clue. I'm giving you more. Let's hear it. You got it? Does it come to you?
Is it Delibird?
It is Delibird.
Why did he doesn't look like Santa. Pull up a picture of him right now.
I will pull him up right now. Everybody is going to be saying, yes, that is
I thought Delibird at first.
So, Delibird, here we go.
Oh, yeah. That was the card I had, too.
Yeah, that was it. I'm trying to find a picture here with, he carries around a sack like Santa. See the little sack right there?
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm finding good. Yeah, that is the Santa of the Pokemon
Yeah,
world.
you're right. Do I get that point?
You get that point.
Yes.
You do. 3-0 shutout.
Shut them out, guys. We shut them out.
There we go. Now that we're, you got the two.
Do you want to know what other two Pokemon I have?
Yeah, I'm just curious. Let's just real fast read what you had left and the description for them.
So read what it is.
Yeah, just go ahead and tell me your game plan.
It was Bolton.
Bolton, okay. What was the description?
A dog.
Gotcha.
Yellow and black. Runs a lot. And Gen 8.
Okay. I don't think I would have got that
And
one.
lightning. I would have said lightning Pokemon.
That might have helped me a little bit, yeah.
Then we have Squawkabilly.
Okay.
Bird. Playable card. Green and orange. Gen 9.
Yeah. I would have got that one for sure.
What were yours?
My last two were Weird Ear.
Okay.
Gray, white, beard. I had a thing for beards this time too, I guess. Purple
Yeah.
in there. Gray, white, beard, horns, and a basic Pokemon.
Does Weird Ear have horns?
He does. He's a weird what?
Deer.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, he's a deer. Would you got that one?
Probably not, honestly.
And then the last one I had, I'm just gonna read you the clues. I just want to see if you guess it real quickly.
Okay.
Because I think you would. Colorless Pokemon, like as the card type, is white, blue, and it's a legendary. And an attack name is Read the Wind. The attack name would have gave it away, wouldn't it?
Lugia.
There you go. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the attack name would have 100%
Yeah, I was gonna save that for the last little clue, but.
Oh my goodness.
Well, good job.
Thank you.
Have 2-1 me overall, right?
Yeah.
That was the tiebreaker.
We're 2-1 now.
How do you feel about this game?
I like it.
Okay. Just thinking about maybe changing up every few weeks.
Yeah.
Any ideas anybody has, leave us a comment,
Yeah, definitely.
We're looking into some different things. Just try it out every so often so we don't get, repetitive by any means, right?
Yeah, definitely.
I have a really fun idea. Let me know what people think. How did I describe it? I was talking to you earlier about it. Name that Pokemon off of its name origin.
So, like, take cast form, for example. You would take the root word cast.
Right.
And you would say, like, he casts out weather. Something like that.
More or less, I think off the top of my head, we'd obviously look it up for help.
Yeah.
But in my eyes, I think it'd be like, you like how you said the root word, you would take cast, and the clue you would say would be like, what someone puts on their arm when it's broken. Cast.
Oh, okay.
And then you take the so you have to figure out that word. Ooh. And then you take the second part of form, you could say, I don't know, like a definition for form, but like when you change from one to the other. That's how you get cast form.
Okay.
That's kind of, we'll take any ideas. I'm open to anything to try. It's just for fun,
Yeah, absolutely.
Alrighty. So, next segment. Card Spotlight.
Card Spotlight. We brought it back again.
So this week we have, looking at the new set, Stellar Crown, Area Zero Underdepths. It's a new stadium coming out. So this new stadium, I think, might have a little bit of impact on the meta. There's definitely going to be people testing it out and playing with it. While it's on the field, if you have a Terra Pokemon in play... Oh, we're going to read the actual definition.
Yeah, we should just read it.
Let's read the full definition so I don't, here we go.
Don't want to guess.
Each player who has any Terra Pokemon in play can have up to 8 Pokemon on their bench. If a player no longer has a Terra Pokemon in play, that player discards Pokemon from their bench until they have 5. When this card leaves play, both players discard Pokemon from their bench until they have 5, and the player who played this card discards first. So that last little bit of ruling will probably be important to kind of know and remember. But this is interesting. I like it. Reason I put it in the spotlight, it just kind of breaks the rules a little bit to the Pokemon TCG game.
Yeah, definitely.
Normally you only have 5 Pokemon on your bench. Now with a Terra Pokemon on the field, it bumps it up to 8. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, I'm already thinking about putting a Miraidon personally.
Miraidon.
More so for the Raikou attack.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're 8 Pokemon on the bench. You're gonna hit those big numbers.
That is true. That is true.
It'll help you get to the big numbers.
That's where it's gonna I think a lot of the cards that'll help out is Pokemon who use those attacks for however many Pokemon are on the bench. You're increasing those numbers. Raikou, Palkia V and V-Star. Mm-hmm. That's a big one that comes to mind. The new Terapagos, I think, has the same kind of ability. Does a certain amount of damage. So that's going to be fun. And the Terapagos itself is the Stellar, or Terra-type Pokemon.
Yeah.
That's the thing with Miraidon. Including in that, what's the choice for your Terra Pokemon?
Right now it's Mewtwo,
yeah.
But I don't know what it will be long term.
Absolutely. Maybe we get something new coming out. Something to test around and play around with.
Yeah, definitely.
I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. It's going to change the way certain decks are not necessarily played, but I guess the words I'm looking for is bringing back some potentially older decks. Give a little new life to them, something new. Terra Pokemon are everywhere.
They are.
Ogerpon being played in so many decks. It's probably, to me, that's the most played Terra Pokemon.
Yeah, it is. Never thought about that.
Obviously, okay. Because you have Charizard. That's another thing. Now Charizard. If they happen to play this...
Would Charizard really use it, though?
I don't think so. But you now have the option.
Yeah.
You now have the option. Another one that sticks out in my mind, that's an older deck, it's not even been played, but I had fun when I played with it before, was Hisuian Zoroark V-Star.
Oh, no, we don't need to bring that back.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun. I have an idea in my head of using it with the V-Star. Mm-hmm. So Hisuian Zoroark V-Star, has the Ticking Curse attack, where this attack does 50 damage for each of your Pokemon that has any damage counters on it.
Yeah, that would be good because you can spread wide and then...
Yeah, so you're hitting... If you spread wide, so you have to have a Terra Pokemon on the field, which you have the basic Terapagos, which is kind of easy to drop.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have an open bench now for 8. The Pokemon that comes to my mind is Gengar, which was played in this deck before.
With the Underworld, Netherworld Gate? Sorry.
Underworld, yeah, something like that. The one that comes, Netherworld comes back from the discard.
Yeah.
And puts damage counters on itself. Sprinkle little damage pumps in there.
Yeah.
Then you can potentially have your Ticking Curse for 2 colorless energy, even if you have to use a DTE. That's, 8 on the bench, plus the 1 in the active. That's 9 times 50. Mm-hmm. So, quick maths. That's, 450? Did I do that right? Yeah, 450 DTE minus the damage. That's a lot of damage. And then, where I have the idea in my head is, even if they play a stadium out or anything like that, you just get rid of the Gengars. Get rid of the Gengars. Your next turn, you drop the stadium again, bring Gengar back right out. Fill your bench up all the way back to 8. Hit again. It's kind of the idea and the thought in my head. It seems kind of interesting to at least try and test out.
It'll definitely be an interesting stadium to watch out for.
Absolutely.
I think everyone will be playing it in some
way.
Some shape.
Not everyone. It won't be in every deck, but...
Not every deck, but
there's
some of the meta-relevant
possibilities.
Decks, so.
Absolutely. And that's our card spotlight.
Yeah. We'll do one of those every week, but Area Zero was our highlight this week. So let's talk about our week plans coming up this week.
Absolutely.
Labor Day week. We have Thursday night locals at One Up Games in Calhoun.
Right.
Do you know if you're going to play it?
I mean, the easy, obvious guess is Bolt, but we might tweak it and change it around a little bit. We never know.
Yeah. We also have another Saturday pre-release at One Up Games in Calhoun.
Go back a second. You asked me, what about you? What are you thinking about playing this week?
Oh, there's so many choices.
Exactly.
I don't want to give anything away for anybody listening.
Everybody's heard me talk about Bolt over and over every week. You change up about every other day, so...
I don't know. Maybe
throw out some ideas, maybe a few potentials, so you don't, solidify into one.
I mean, obviously, Miraidon's a deck I've been working with. Reggie Drago's fun as well. With the new cards coming out, we might build Charizard again, so that's an option as well. So.
Yeah, but one thing to note, we can't play those new cards yet.
Yes, that's true.
We can't play, technically now, I don't want to say that. I guess by the rules... You're not supposed to play with a new set of cards until 2 weeks after.
Yeah.
So definitely by the rules of for big leagues, or big challenges, cups, anything sanctioned for sure, where it has to be now different locals have different rules. You just talk to the owner of the card store. They'll usually put something out. It's not too big a deal for a weekly locals.
Yeah, definitely. But those are the 3 decks I'm kind of going between, I guess.
Gotcha.
Especially with regionals coming up, I want to narrow it down a little bit. But I think those are going to be the 3 that I'm most comfortable with and would be comfortable to bring to a regional.
Yep, and get more reps
probably
with,
succeed. Right? Yeah.
Absolutely. Sorry, Saturday.
Yeah. Another Stellar Crown pre-release at One Up Games in Calhoun. I think that's at 2 o'clock or something.
I'm not 100% sure.
Something like that. Anyway, we also have another pre-release on Sunday at Hawk's Nest Gaming in Woodstock.
Gotcha, a lot of new cards.
Yeah. And also on Sunday, there's a League Cup at Epicos Games in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
I gotcha. So we got options.
Yeah.
We'll see what we make it to.
Got a lot of different options, a lot of different deck choices, a lot of things to figure out before
This is just tentative schedule. Whatever we can make, whatever we decide to go play. That's just what we have available this week, right?
Definitely.
Good deal.
I think that's all the time we have for today.
That sounds
this
like a plan.
I guess, for this podcast. For this number week. 3.
Number 3. Guess what comes next? Number 4.
We thank you guys so much for listening. If you have not liked and subscribed to the Pear podcast,
please do.
What are you waiting for? I don't understand. You're 3 episodes in. You should like and subscribe right now.
Yeah, just hit him in the jugular, tell him let's go, and I'm over here like, please do.
Yeah, leave us a comment. What segments should we bring to you? What do you want to hear? What do you want us to go over?
Yeah,
all those kinds of things. Drop them in the comments. We'll take some suggestions, and for now,
we'll be doing good. We'll be doing bad. We love feedback, right?
Yeah, we love it.
That's right.
All right, that's all the time we have for this week's podcast. Thank y'all for watching again and listening. And we'll see you in the next one.
Adios.
Bye.